2007 Sweet Gum Annual Gators and Taters Festival had ended up being the most terrifying moment of my undead life. What had shaken me the most wasn't Lucy Van Helsing's attack on us. We had tussled with her before, and the way she just kept showing up had me assuming she was, unfortunately, a reoccurring character in our lives. No. What scared me most was our most benevolent overlord of monster kind, the boogeyman himself, and his absolutely ferocious defense of our town. I had never seen violence like that before. We were all tense and tight in our own ways. Ash pretended to be unfazed by it, but he was jumpy. Isabel just wouldn't talk about it. When Ash or I tried to ask her questions about what happened, she'd go quiet and excuse herself from the room. I needed a mental escape. I became engrossed in the world of podcasts. I found some hosted by monsters, but it's really humans who seem to love making podcasts. A lot more than monsters do. I even found one that was based in Sweet Gum. The Serial Siblings, a weekly true crime podcast hosted by two siblings, Elliot and Jamie Ripley. I would listen, doodle in my notebook, and feel at least temporarily calm.
And that's how the case of the pickled meat murder was solved. This has been Serial Siblings with my sibling, Jamie Ripley.
And my brother, Elliot Ripley.
Jamie, what's the episode we're going to record tomorrow on?
We're covering a recent mystery, one that still hangs heavy over Sweet Gum. Get ready. Our next episode is The Mysterious Death of Georgie Romero.
They were going to be talking about me, of all people, of all zombies. I didn't know how I felt, but would I finally find out how I died? I immediately raced downstairs to tell the others. Everyone, there's a podcast of me.
Yeah, we know you've been listening to those stupid podcasts.
This one's about me.
What are you talking about?
The Serial Siblings. The siblings who talk about true crime. They're gonna talk about me.
I see.
They called my death mysterious.
Mysterious my foot. Claire murdered you.
No more wild speculation. When it comes out, we'll listen together and see what we can find out.
I can't wait for that. I need to go talk to them.
Of course you do.
You don't need to. You just need to relax for a week, then listen to their show. Write some careful notes. Think about those notes. Sleep on those notes. And then finally make peace with your new zombie existence.
No, I need to know what they know. I need to be able to ask questions, interrogate them.
No, Georgie, you don't interrogate strangers. That's rude.
Interview them, then.
That's just a euphemism for interrogation. We're not falling for that.
How am I supposed to just wait another whole week for someone else to explain my death to me? I have a right to know now. I'll just go and tell them I'm Petra, Georgie's cousin. How could they turn me down?
Okay. How do you plan to find them?
That's a very good question. You know, it would be a lot easier and less stressful to stay home and just listen to the show. We'll listen with you.
This is my death, Sibel. I will not sit passively.
There is a long and fine tradition of that in the post-mortem community, and you shouldn't disrespect it.
Wait, you're talking about the Ripley siblings, right?
Yeah, I am.
I know where they record.
How do you know everyone?
Sweet Gum's population is 100 people and an alligator. Knowing everyone is not an accomplishment. And besides, everybody knows those two. A couple of very loud conspiracy dorks.
You could introduce me to them?
I guess I could.
There is no point in trying to stop this, was there, Hanako?
Sorry, Isabel. You lost this fight before it started. But hey, you should be used to that anyway.
I'll get the glamour ready.
Thank you, Isabel! After all of our Sweet Gum excursions, we had the whole glamour drill down. This time, I made sure to have a big lunch before we left, and took a few brain snacks with us to be safe. Isabel kept glancing over her shoulder every few minutes. Ash seemed to be offering her words of comfort, but I couldn't hear what he said. I didn't pry. He led us to the Serial Siblings Studio, a semi-abandoned shed on the Sweet Gum College campus. I marched right up to the ramshackle door and...
Yo, my bad tie better not be cold again. Hey, who are you?
Petra? Petra Jackson. I'm Georgie Romero's cousin. I was getting pretty used to lying.
Oh my God, please, come in. I'm so sorry for your loss.
These are my friends, Zabel, Hanako, and Ash.
Ash Ramus, good to see you again.
Elliot?
I heard you were doing a show on my cousin?
Yes, we want to honor her memory.
Of course! You give the cases you covered the utmost respect, and I appreciate that.
Jamie, we have guests.
I know. I'm right here.
This is my sibling Jamie. They're the brains behind the show.
Hi, I'm looking for information about my cousin. You've been researching her, right? What do you know about her? I wasn't here when she died. I was in...
Miami. She lives in Miami.
Yes! I was in the big city of Miami. And I haven't wanted to ask Aunt Barbara. It's been hard enough for her as it is.
Yeah, we tried talking to her before. She really didn't want to meet with us.
Why should we trust you?
Jamie, that's Georgie's cousin.
Or so she says. Why should I believe you?
Why would I lie about that?
I don't know. Why does anybody in this town do what they do?
Come on, Jamie, I can vouch for her. You've never had a reason to distrust me.
I've had plenty of reason.
Well, I've never done anything to you.
You like to think you're not like everyone else in this godforsaken town, but you're just a lot more self-righteous while being just as awful.
Please, just tell me one thing. How did she die? What killed her?
Well, she
drowned.
Drowned. Was it an accident?
Some people think that. The government thinks that. But her death was pretty suspicious for an accident.
Elliot, why are you talking to them?
She hasn't done anything to us, Jamie.
Hey there, Cranky. We don't care about the chip on your shoulder. We just want to know about Georgie.
Petra, how much did you know about her?
We weren't close. It's my own fault. You know how you take people in your life for granted?
Yeah, I do.
That was me and Georgie. I took her for granted and never really got to know her.
Aww. Well, I guess I can tell you this. She was a loner.
Did you know her?
No, not that well. But we've been doing a lot of research. For some reason, the night that she died, she agreed to go to the Measure Up Jazz Festival with a group of kids she didn't really get along with.
Which kids?
You know, that whole crowd of jerks, Tony Dante and Claire King, etc., were there.
I knew it. I knew Claire was involved. Zip it.
There were a lot of other kids there, too. Ash, you must know about the Measure Up Jazz Festival. You're into music. Georgie and the other kids planned to camp out, but Georgie disappeared during the night.
The next morning, she was found in the bay. Drowned.
Huh, so are you offering information now?
If Elliot's going to blab anyway, I might as well make sure he gets it right.
Where was everyone else?
They claimed they were all in their respective tents and that nobody saw her leave that night. The police believed them. No one seemed to have a motive to kill her.
How about just being evil? Claire is just like her great-grandmother.
Huh?
Elle, we have to get to class. Let's go.
We'll have to talk later.
Elliot!
Wait, you can't go now. I need your help. I followed after them. Zabel was on my heels, trying to pull me back, but I wouldn't be stopped. Jamie was dragging their brother ahead, holding Elliot by the arm. I probably looked crazy, but I didn't care. Now was finally my time. I needed answers, and I wasn't letting them get away that easy. Stop! Stop! Please! I need to talk to you!
Jeepers! Just wait for the podcast like everyone else.
We should help her out, Jamie.
These fans are just as nuts as the rest of this town.
They crossed the street quickly to get away from me. I didn't stop. I stepped out into the road and...
Oh my God!
Hey! Hey! Stop! Get back here!
It was a hit and run. It was a hit and run.
What was the license plate?
Oh, Georgie, you should be more careful.
Oh my god, she's in pieces.
No, it's okay.
It's not okay! She's in pieces!
I'll call 911.
No, you shouldn't do that.
Where did you even come from? You were back at the shack.
I'm fast.
Please don't call anyone.
Your friend's in pieces! She needs a doctor. A coroner?
Elliot, do you notice something?
Yes! There's a dead person in front of us!
There's no blood.
Okay, no more reasoning. Grab my parts and put me back together.
She's talking! She's in pieces, and she's talking.
I've got Georgie's right arm, I think. Yeah, no, it's O'Reilly.
Georgie? Holy...
We gotta get out of here.
Stop! What is going on here?
I think Sibel, Hanako, Ash, and I realized the jig was up. Elliot was a blabbering mess, but Jamie had gotten their bearings quickly and knew what was going on. We were in trouble. Again. Jamie helped the team gather me up to take me back to the shack and put me back together. Elliot was shaking too hard.
What are you?
A zombie?
She's back from the dead for revenge!
No, that's not how it works. Is that how it works?
No, that's more of a ghost thing.
And only sometimes.
Ash, you knew she was a zombie?
Yeah, I reacted a lot like Elliot.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Okay, oh my god.
It's a normal reaction. Jamie, your reaction is the weird one.
I myself am weird. I've always been open to paranormal and whatever is beyond the ordinary world, and whatever else the government is covering up.
Okay, so the cat's really out of the bag. I'm Georgie Romero, and I can't remember anything that happened to me before I died. I want to know what happened to me and who I was.
It's actually very common for zombies to not remember their prior lives.
That's why you were so desperate to talk to us.
Yeah.
So you're back to find out who murdered you.
I didn't know I was murdered. Was I?
I think so. You were found with a head injury floating around in the water. It seems suspicious to me.
Me too.
I thought you were against investigating.
If someone killed her, Claire deserves to be brought to justice.
You think Claire King did it?
I know she did it.
We don't know anything. We have to find out.
Well, you have our help now.
Thank you. Someone killed me. Stole my life from me. I wanted to crawl into a cave and cry for days. Isabel must have sensed that I was barely standing up and put a supportive arm around me. It wasn't just me going down this path. It was my friends, too. We were going to find out who murdered me and bring them to justice one way or another. I just hoped that the cost wouldn't be too high.
This has been Georgie Romero is Done For, created by Kat Walker-Shea, co-written and co-directed by Kat Walker-Shea and Rachel Greenberg, produced by Rachel Greenberg, Sox Whitmore, and Kat Walker-Shea. Music composed by Evan Johnson. Sound designed by Elliot Yoakum. Recording engineering by Evan Johnson and Sox Whitmore. Georgie Romero, voiced by Sox Whitmore. Zabel Hawthorne, voiced by Kat Walker-Shea. Hanako Kanagawa, voiced by Jade Robinson.
Ash Ramus, voiced by Caleb Feetsum.
Elliot Ripley, voiced by Magneto Morgan. Jamie Ripley, voiced by Jason Pollock. This show is funded solely by our creativity. Please support us by leaving us a review and rating our show on iTunes or Podchaser. Until next time, this has been Georgie Romero is Done For.